Maybe they're referring to Grom.
I hope not. But if they have captured Hellscream, I'll make them regret it. Loktarogar! Come, my warriors. We must drive the humans back. I am.
Okay.
Our
Attack.
town is under attack.
There's a captain here who's gonna die soon, and he's basically a buffed up footman. Nothing special to him beyond that. But, also, as a side point, if you know of any Warcraft 3 custom campaigns you'd like me to try, please let me know, because I'll be quite interested in seeing them.
Something need doing?
Because I don't know of any really good Warcraft 3 custom campaigns I should do. And as a side point, I similarly don't know of any with the music set up right.
The wretched humans have been destroyed.
Move Thrall and the rest of your forces across the bridge and locate Grom.
1 sec. Get down there and repair that.
One of your structures was damaged during the fight. To repair
Get back here.
select the peon. Flip the repair on the desired structure.
How should I phrase it? Oh, sometimes custom campaigns don't have the music set up right when it comes to StarCraft. I have no idea if they'll have the music set up right here. And part of me is just like, I know. Like most of all the custom campaigns that seemed interesting that I saw all have custom soundtracks. So I'm just like, I know when it comes to custom campaigns, I end up taking a very defeatist attitude. It's like, oh, they. Like I don't know why, but the idea of me checking and seeing whether or not they have the custom music set up right just doesn't cross my mind. It's just like, they've got a custom soundtrack, it probably isn't. Don't know why. Most of them do have it set up right when it came to StarCraft. Don't know why my mind is just like so quick to just say, just for me to, shove my head in the sand. But there you go. I'm just stalling here so I can get some more troops. I swear I had more peons than that. Maybe this did more come together a bit ago. One was hiding. Orc burrow. Orc burrow. Orc burrow. Orc burrow. We won't need this, but I'm just doing it for style points. Over here. But yeah, if you know of any good Warcraft 3 custom campaigns you'd like me to try, please let me know. Especially if they have the music set up right. Basically, what I mean by that is some. See, here's the music slider. Some custom campaigns. See now how the music's turned off? Some custom campaigns will have it so if you the music will keep playing even if you turn it off. Say if you have a custom soundtrack, it will just keep going even if you turn off all sound. So those things I can't play in the slightest. So yeah, because I'll basically have to play without any sound. And if I wanted to give you any sound, then in post I would have to make a recording of however long of just like Warcraft. Like I get the Warcraft 3 OST. I then, just let that play for however long with XSplit recording it. Then I slap that, combined that to videos of to the custom campaign basically in my editor, and that's a lot of work, a lot of tedious work. I could do it, but I wouldn't be a fan of it. Plus, we wouldn't have any combat sounds. So yeah, basically that's what I mean. No music, music. That's what I mean by it being set up right, because the music's actually connected to the slider and whatnot. So let's continue. Again, I feel off right now. I think I just feel a bit tired, so my mind is making me think I sound offer than I actually am. I have an annoying tendency to fixate on the slightest, you know, like, you got a slight itch on your foot. To me, it's like I've got a, you know, whole ant-hive down there nibbling on it. I exaggerate, but it gets the point across.
Work complete. We need more gold.
Let's get on with it.
Control 1. Now, if I do, I can just select here. Since I hit Control 1, I've put them on the first hotkey. There is no visual representation of the hotkey. You just have to presume. You just have to remember what's where.
Now requires a portion of your income to sustain it. This maintenance cost is referred to as upkeep.
Could wait for them to wake up, or we cannot.
Yes.
But yeah, as you saw there, I couldn't hit the poacher because it was mechanical, despite the fact it really shouldn't be considered as such.
The watch.
Work complete. My life
For honor.
Attack.
Dub.
Hit it. Beautiful. Actually did hit them all. Kill it. Nope. Don't kill the treasure.
Dub.
Got it. Hit that, hit that, hit that. And go down here.
what you want. My life.
Go to Troll.
Master.
Go to Troll. Troll. You can only get grunts in these levels. Actually no, you get some other troop types across the bridge, I think. Maybe? Actually no, maybe it is only orc grunts for this level. I'm not sure. We'll have to wait and see.
Yes.
Down here. I have it centered on Troll right now, so they all just keep decentered on him, so they all just keep going in the right direction. Otherwise they'll just get forgotten. Move. Now these are just scout towers, so they have a bit of armor here, but that's it.
I am the watch.
They don't have any attacks or anything like that. They just provide line of sight and whatnot. They can get upgraded to arrow towers that do provide can actually hit you. They're like the guard towers, the watch towers of the Horde Den. These orc burrows, you can call nearby peons to run into the burrow so they can defend their base. I'm not sure if there's any difference between having one peon in a burrow and having more than one peon in a burrow, because having the extra may simply provide protection to that one peon, or could mean the burrow attacks faster or whatever. I have no idea. As far as I know, there's no representation of it on the thing. Here's very slow, and now we can't see anything. Yeah, basically gets a lot faster.
Yes.
So, just had to do that a little bit tests. Just repairing this up. Let's see. Two of those don't have anything right now. And they still went back to work. Beautiful. Some games, like if you in StarCraft, if you pulled say if you have 4 probes there, two probes were on gas, 2 were on minerals, but 2 had nothing. The 2 that had nothing will not go back to the gold and gas job they had. The 2 that had the gold and gas, or minerals and gas, I should say, and it's still in their possession, they will go back to doing their work, but the other 2 will wait. Not in WarCraft 3, which is kind of nice.
Master.
No. Charge this way. Just continue down the path. Crawl down here. Very set. The humans are quite established over here. Maybe setting up camp near here wasn't the best idea, Troll.
Master.
Then again, considering those builders we saw a moment ago, maybe they did just set up a moment ago. Okay, moving up here. Okay, there's some boxes here we can break. We'll work around to them. Runts. Knock those two there. Put them here. Move forward. Attack. Trawl over here. Okay, ye over here. If you click on these critters enough times, they explode.
Build more burrows.
Come on. Yeah. There we go. There's some critters that you can only kill that way. Can't hit that one.
The spirits are restless.
Beautiful. Nothing here.
Master,
Guys, attack this.
I am.
Christ. It's like the door there was just like dramatically buckling. Also, is it just me or does that crow look like it has its spine exposed? Ew. There's no even necromancers around here.
We're under attack.
Attack. That's just a fountain there on the map. And we just got another grunt. That's fine. I was thinking we might have gotten a shaman here. Actually, still might. Hit there and hit there. Beautiful.
What you want?
Move. Not sending Troll forward as, you know, the leader enough. You want, since he's burly, you want him in fights.
We're under attack.
Follow. Follow. No. Come on, up here. Actually, yeah, here's the shamans. They can, has a ranged attack and cast Purge on enemies to slow their movement. And it does do 400 damage to summoned units. That's nice. But it's a single target thing, and I'm not sure if you ever find, you know, summoned units that deserve such, you know, such a hit, really. To be honest, I get through most of the game without ever using abilities like that. Maybe I could have done it more efficiently if I had used them, but whatever.
It often becomes necessary to quickly switch between them to cast their individual spells. By using the subgroup interface, you can do so without having to try to select them individually. Notice that the currently selected units are displayed in the bottom middle portion of your screen by little portraits. One of the unit portraits is highlighted with a yellow glow. This means that it is the currently activated subgroup. You can switch between subgroups by pressing the tab key or left-clicking on one of the portraits that is not highlighted. This activates that subgroup and displays their spells in your command card.
Oh, that's nice. Alright, let's go with Troll. Drop one. Put in the Shaman. That's group 1. Move forwards. No, Troll, that's a very different game owned by a different company. No for our honoring here. Kill these guys. Normally, cages don't immediately break open the moment you've killed enemies in the game. Normally, you actually have to attack the cage. So, yeah, just a point. Also, here's knights that are quite burly units. Quite burly indeed. Also, as you can see here, the health totals are quite different here.
What? Destroy them. Hellscream must be freed.
Also, you can see there how different like the health totals are in this game compared to like StarCraft. Like, look, the basic Horde unit has 680 hit points. The first Horde Shaman at the lowest rank has 260. The health totals are very strange.
Yes. Let's get
Hit it. Hit it. Okay, everyone just move forward, attack. And since these guard towers fire arrows, some people aren't already aggroed on the building, they'll probably get pulled to attacking them. So, all's good. We've got this handled, basically, is what I'm saying. I'll pull you back to base. Just so they don't die. It's just so damn squishy. And Troll, just stand here. We'll auto-complete then. Beautiful.
Are you alright? I'm fine, brother. Luckily, they only injured my pride. Great, because we're getting out of here now. We're leaving the human lands for good. Finally, follow me. I have an idea. We can set sail on the humans' own ships. Perfect. But we'll need to wait for the rest of the Horde.
The Horde is assembled, Warchief. We await only your command.
Oh, that was good timing.
Now, go, young thrall. Sail west to the lands of Kalimdor. It is there that you will find your destiny. It is there that your people's salvation will be assured.
It would be handy if you were telling him that rather than telling us or the wind that. But prophets these days. That is now the end of the orc campaign for the moment. It's the prologue. Now here's the human thing, and it does look cool. Like, switch back here. Actually, no, these do look fine. Never mind. Remember I was saying the orcs do look odd in the cutscenes. On these screens, they look better. But there is actually a intervening camp. Shit. Didn't mean to start this.
We've received reports that the orcs are regrouping.
Certainly the recent attacks against the internment camps are evidence enough. Agreed. The Horde is on the move.
This is absurd. My nation will not stand by and watch as the Horde masses on our very doorstep.
The orcs are not our primary concern here. How many times must I repeat myself? King Terinus, you must heed my warning. This plague that has gripped the Northlands could have dire ramifications.
Wizards are just paranoid. Let's keep all this in perspective. Even if this plague does pose a threat to us, what are you proposing that we do?
It is simple. As I have said, the Kirin Tor are already prepared to place the villages under strict quarantine.
I will not institute quarantine without proof of your claims, Ambassador. The people of Lordaeron have suffered enough without becoming prisoners in their own lands.
Yet, prisoners they are, good king.
What is the meaning of this? Who are you?
Humanity is in peril. The tides of darkness have come again, and the whole world is poised upon the brink of war.
Enough of this! Guards, remove this madman!
Hear me! The only hope for your people is to travel west, to the forgotten lands of Kalandor.
West? Are you mad?
Old Ambassador, I don't know who you are or what you believe, but this is not the time for rambling prophets. Our lands are beset by conflict, but it shall be we who decide how best to protect our people, not you. Now, be gone!
I failed humanity once before, and I will not do so again. If you cannot take up this cup, then I shall find another who will. The warning has been given. Their fate is now their own.
Dun dun dun. And now here's another map, and you get to see more of WarCraft 3. Wow. I don't know where Mardenhold Keep is meant to be in WoW, but Heartglen in WoW is actually more to the west of Stratholme. It's actually as far opposite, but it's like go where Stratholme is and go to the left. It's over there. It's like as high up on the y-axis as it is, but it's far over to the, it's at the other side on the x-axis. Anderhall is south of Heartglen, so that, that it needs to be further on the x-axis as well. Brill, even further than Anderhall, and maybe up a bit. Stradenbrad. I've no idea where in WoW that's meant to be. That's probably in the Playground somewhere, but I don't know where. So, and then Durenhold Keep. That's where Trollsbit took place. And then you see Airy Peak. Airy Peak, I feel probably should be further off to the right. Whatever. But yeah, I didn't actually mean to start this. Basically, wasn't able to access it earlier, but I was going to take another look to see if I could access it now. Basically, there's a mini campaign you can do that takes place between now and the Orc campaign, and I wanted to see if I could do it because I don't think I've ever completed it, and it's actually quite plot relevant. Now what we've seen in the Horde, it's purely orcish. There's only, grunts and shamans. When the orcs come back into the game again, they will have trolls. Where did the trolls come from is solely answered within that campaign. You might find, a lore book or, some information elsewhere, but it's solely that campaign that gives the answer. So I want to have a look at it. But I do love the king getting distracted by the random raven that flutter, and he's more interested in that than the councillors talking. But like I said, the game does look like it held up well in those cutscenes, though I do feel like it's almost on too big a screen. I almost need to downsize it so you get to see it in its true, glory, shall we say. Recent orc uprisings in Southern Lordaeron have forced the Alliance to take decisive measures. To contain the orcish threat, King Tenorus has sent two of the realm's greatest paladins, his son Prince Arthas, and the legendary Uther the Lightbringer, to deal with the orcs once and for all. So genocide.
Welcome, Prince Arthas. The men and I are honored by your presence.
Can the formalities, Uther. I'm not king yet. It's good to see you.
You too, lad. I'm pleased that King Terenus sent you to help me.
Father still hopes your patience and experience might rub off on you.
It is a father's right to dream, isn't it?
Look, here's where we stand. Our scouts have confirmed that there is an orc encampment hidden somewhere over the next ridge.
As I suspected.
It gets worse. They're preparing to attack the nearby village of Strombrad. As far as we know, the village is completely defenseless.
I need to move against the orcs base immediately. Can you handle Strombrads defense on your own?
Of course, Uther. Don't worry about me.
Good. Meet me at the orc camp once you've saved the village. Be careful, Arthas.
You know, playing through this again, I've kind of really, like you know, the, relationship between Uther and Arthas. I know, I feel like I missed stuff the first time I played through it. Like, I actually kind of liked the little bit banter between the two there. There wasn't really much, but it's just like, maybe I'm just being a fanboy and seeing stuff that's not really there, but it just made it look like there's, like, you got to see, like, I don't want to, you know, try and talk it up too much because I feel like an idiot. But basically, like, you just got to see a bit of the relationship between Uther and Arthas, and it made them, you know, seem like they're. I guess it should be a case of show not tell, but maybe, I'm not sure if maybe they do showing. I just feel I'm always worried of being wrong. So I'm always nervous of putting my leg forward, even if I could be right, because I don't want to be wrong. It's a chronic fear. I can say why I think I have the fear, but it's getting on too much of a heavy topic. How should I phrase it? But yeah, but not phrasing the heavy topic, but phrasing this. Basically, yeah, just the, like, the, I know, I just like the little bit of dialogue between them. The voice acting seemed fine, you know, just all of it just, you know, it's made it seem like, yeah, they're, you know, he's the prince, the other guy's his teacher, but it seemed like they were friends, you know? So, yeah, I just don't, like, they were friends of some variety. So it's just, you know, yeah, just like the like the little bit of banter. Not that there was much banter, but you know what I mean, the little bit there. Like I said, I feel silly talking about this considering there wasn't really much to it, but it was just like the little there was, like, you know, I liked. To be honest, I'm trying to give it some credit. I find most RTSs I really don't end up feeling much. I feel a bit for the story. I do get into it and whatnot, but I find a lot of the time I just feel almost disconnected from it as well. That's why I was like, praising, you know, Brood War, because I actually kind of gave a shit about one of the characters in it. And like, I know in StarCraft I do care. I do, just sometimes as well as I just feel disconnected from it and not really brought into the story. So when a game's actually seemingly making an attempt to bring me into it, I'm actually pretty fucking happy with it. So maybe I'm giving it too much credit for that, you know?
Is there danger? Certainly.
But it's also making me, you know, we all know what happens with Arthas if we've played WoW or what, you know, seen that stuff. So it's just like, it kind of, you know, brings what happens with all that story, makes that, you know, suck a lot more. You know, it's not really much of an issue if, you know, bad thing happens to Faceless Prince, but if we've, you know, actually care about the character or whatnot, suddenly it's much more important, much a bigger deal. You know, shocking.
Of course.
You know, shocking how that works. Let's just quit mission. Exit. Maybe this was only in WarCraft in the Frozen Throne bit. Scenario: the Dead Sheep War Chasers, Frozen Throne, Scenario, nope. No. There's none there. Back. Okay, I'm going to switch. And don't worry, I'll give you vision again once I can. Single player. Still don't have vision. Custom campaign. You got vision. Yeah, I think it was meant to be in here. But for some reason it ain't now. Custom game. Two Frozen Throne things. And there, yeah, there's these plenty of other these custom little missions just done up by Blizzard themselves, and there's plenty of custom maps you can get. I've seen, but I don't know what's a good custom campaign. That's what I care about. So, also just to show you the thing I keep bringing up every so often. Night Elf campaign. Yes, fur bikini. Founding of Durotar. No, I didn't want to start it. Cover your eyes. Avert your eyes, children. Just wanted to show you the... I just wanted to click on it.
I have wandered.
Shush. Shush. You don't exist. You're not real. But yes. Rexar campaign. Rexar campaign. It's awesome. I swear they use that same sound effect in WoW. Like they just use this same bear roar. Christ. You know, I can never give, you know, Spiderweb software any shit. No one can. They use some of the same icons and whatnot between their games. And you know what? I basically the games, they aren't for, you know, big graphics and shit. They're story-based stuff. And maybe mechanics. I'll just play a little bit longer. Actually, it's gone 6. Maybe I should call it now. We'll play a little bit longer. But yeah, they're, you know, the Geneforge games and whatnot are, you know, story-based and mechanics-based rather than graphics. They don't look great. Though keep in mind, the Geneforge games were made quite a while back, when you could contact the maker for a, you know, a guide or an FAQ thing that you could, you know, send to them. Well, that, and you like, they would send to you, like you could, it was a mail order or something. It was just some old way. I can't remember. They had some really old system in it that you don't see anymore. And I ended up having nostalgia for it, even though it's before my time. So yeah. But anyway, moving on. But yeah, basically, I just like the. Anyway, what I was saying back here was just simply, I like the banter between Arthas and Uther. It made them seem like two people, you know, which I just completely overlooked in my previous playthroughs. I just don't think I cared about it, or maybe I wasn't old enough to appreciate it. Who knows? It has been a few years, and I won't say I've grown in that time. That's the fucking narrator. Apparently it's Farmer Jeff. Sorry, Farmer Garrett. I will make him explode. No, it wouldn't work on him.
Justice shall be done. For honor.
Greetings, my lord.
Okay, keep moving.
You are past redemption. Certainly. Welcome to our village. A sound plan.
Farmer Garrett.
Certainly.
You're apparently also Ted.
For honor.
Alright.
Of course.
And here's the quest.
A sound
Of a sort.
We'll fight for Lordaeron. Get your swords.
Tornby. 2 free footmen.
shall be done. A sound plan.
Also, if we head to... That was ominous. If we linger here...
You're my only hope. A group of gnolls kidnapped my little Timmy and took him to their hideout in the forest. Could you find him and bring him home?
Whatever you ask, Heya. Whatever you ask. Over here, you'll find a graveyard, and at night, ghosts of people you've killed will appear there. If memory serves, that's the secret in this. Also, here's the first iteration of little Timmy.
Help me, please. I'm trapped in the cave.
Arthas has Holy Light, which can heal a friendly unit for up to 200, and deal half damage to a undead unit. As you leveled up, it heals more.
I wanna go home.
As you level up Holy Light up to rank 3, level 3, it heals more and as such will do more damage.
I have a reward for you.
Thank you. Ring of Protection +1. It just increases his armor by 1.
Betrayer of the light.
It's a fucking box artist. I don't think it's betrayed anything. As you can see, the pathing AI ain't the best. It really isn't. Out of curiosity, range melee. Alright, I was figuring since he's got such a huge fuck-off hammer, maybe his melee range would be slightly longer. Why aren't you moving? Mustn't have had him grouped in when I was giving out the orders.
Of course. A sound plan.
Yeah, I'm probably just... Remember the earlier bit? I'm probably just exaggerating how good it is. Probably he's not nearly as, good as I was imagining it was.
Of course.
Here, kids, let me show you some cool. Fuck yeah. She's invulnerable. But only a few of the kids are. Yes. Betrayer of the light. Oh god. The shit you can get up to. And only Alicia and little Timmy can't be killed. And they're invulnerable. But none of the other kids are. Unlike in WoW where you can't kill the kids. Here, kill them. Who cares? Oh. Games. I can just go around here killing all these different kids. It's hilarious. I love Dead Space because there's like a group in Dead Space 2 you run into the pack, which are like these kids. And I was playing on one difficulty mode and I was just like punching them, and it was actually a really effective way of handling them. Maybe I took more damage than I otherwise would have, but I did. It was very funny. Because like you just nick it and you like nick one of them and their head just comes off. It's hilarious. Maria. Okay, move. Just remind Amy Dane.
Bandits are stealing our belongings.
We'll take their coin just like everyone else's.
Amy Dane. Huh. Could actually go kill her if I wanted to.
Of course. Certainly. For honor.
Those bandits stole my ledger. Without it, I will lose my entire farm. Please, retrieve it from their camp. It would mean so much to us.
Sure. So, Matilda and Jared.
Is there danger?
And just auto-navigate here. If memory serves, you can just chase after the bandits and start engaging them on the way. Or something. I can't remember. I remember doing something weird before. So, if I go to T, I can heal. Heal. I love just big scribbles in Arthas' book. gonna be honest, despite me paladins in